Greetings, minions, survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade Dagger playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 14.6, and this is episode 27. Just a little bit of time's gone by. I haven't really done a hell of a lot, just kind of sorting and refiguring my inventory, and basically giving time for my crops to come in. And as you can see, the potatoes have finally sprouted. The corn's all good, so let's harvest this stuff. Kind of doing this until noon, because I believe today is a day that we'll have an airdrop, and I kind of want to see what we can get out of that. So we'll just kind of run through here and do this. I think it was Henry Harnish had asked a question, and I did answer him, so he's already been enlightened about it, but he asked why I put frames between rows. Well, for those of you that didn't read the comments, the reason why is you see how it's like a block here, block here, block here. You can kind of easily see where there's a block for the soil. So when you put down your plants, they occupy a block, so you can kind of match them up evenly. Sometimes you might try clicking here and then you don't see where it's blended or not blended, and click on again and try to plant it again, and it won't work. Also, the lines like this, it just makes them neat, and you can see, like one row could be this crop, one row could be that. It just makes them look nicer. There is an exploit where you can plant another row, but I think it is you hoe up the ground, and then in between the rows like this, you would drop dirt so it's raised, and you can kind of high density farming, I think is what Hal calls it. I don't need to do that. Works great for our multiplayer though. So that's why I put it all up in frames like this. It just separate it, make it even, make it look nice, and it just kind of makes things a little easier to spot out when you're planting anyway. So go for the tops first, otherwise it gets wasted. Now the thing is, you might want, if you do this kind of thing with the blocks around the rows, you may want to tack them down. Tacking down is in, like, upgrade them. That way you're not liable to pick them up accidentally. Alright, so let's convert all these to blueberry seeds. Yes. Alright, and then I think it's a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm trying to remember how many potato seeds you get from each potato. I think it's it's just one now. But you get 3 as a yield. Okay. That works. So make that. Coffee beans are already seed. Is it the same with goldenrod? I think it is. So we need 10 of those. Oops. Maybe just one more. And we'll do it like this. Make it nice and neat. And corn, I think it's the same way. Yes. Alright, so we got our blueberry seeds. Put those in the toolbar. And I don't know about you, but I didn't hear an airplane. So apparently it's not a airdrop day. Mwah. So as you can see, when you plant down, see how it makes a cube like that? It's lined up with these blocks. It just helps you line them up a little better, but for some reason it's not clicking. There we go. Alright, so now we go to the next plant is the potatoes. As an Irish boy, me loves my potatoes. Alright, so next will be le café. Okay, so it's excellent. Now we'll go with goldenrod. And another thing about planting like this is you kind of want to go backwards or walk backwards. It's easier because once you plant, you see you got the hitbox there. It gets in the way. So if you back up as you're planting it, it makes it a lot easier, a lot less hair pulling involved. Unless you're into that kind of thing, I don't judge. Alright, and Silverblade Farms is now ready for a new season. Yay! Let's get my gun. And we will take our harvested resources indoors. Now, I did level up. I think it was on, yeah, it was on camera. And I spent my 10 points for being able to craft steel. So, yeah, I got about, I think it was like 200 steel going there. I want to make steel tools. I make silver tools, but meh. It's starting to get a little cliche, isn't it? Alright, so let's make... oops, I don't want the eggs. Let's make some meat stew, because I had to consume it all. And there we go. So meat stew, yeah. Alright, and then, yeah, we'll grab the eggs and make some bacon and eggs in the queue as well. Bacon and eggs, there we go. And just cook up all the meat. Why the hell not? Okay, so we'll let that go. Let's see, we got about 5 minutes. That should be fine. And let's see. Alright, so let's get some resources out here. Let's craft some steel shit. And just kind of do away the lights for the moment. Alright, so tools, we'll just type in steel just so that it's all up there on one screen there. Alright, so steel fire axe, crafting it. Steel pickaxe, crafting it. Steel shovel, crafting it. And for giggles, let's make a wrench, a new one. Because I did have to repair this one and it went down in quality. And there we go. Let's see how much. Okay, so about 20 seconds there. And we'll take our old tools and put them here at the bottom of this box, which I believe is what I called my quote-unquote adventure kit. I mean, any of my excess items or tools I can use at any given time, but not all the time. I would just store down here in the bottom. Oops, didn't want to put it there. My mouse is being a little bit finicky with the button. Alright, so a 321 steel fire axe. Not too shabby. We'll put these down here. Or wait a minute. Yeah, they're already paid for at this point, I believe. In which case... And we'll wait for that wrench to get done. And it'll be a little bit. So what can we do today? Well, maybe we can go on a treasure map run. What do you guys think? Ah, okay, great. And if you said no, sucks to be you. Because that's kind of what we're going to do with our time today. I am carrying something stinky. No, I'm not carrying my brother. I'll put my steel shovel in here. Excellent. Alright, so what we're going to do first, and this might make some of you guys quite happy. Oops, maybe not that. Yes, welcome to the Nautilus. I am your humble host, Captain Nemo. There we go. We're in tighter than a watermelon seed in a frog's butt. And people are just gasped and said, "What? The hell's that mean, Silver?" It means nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm kind of waiting for this to finish. Shouldn't take much longer. I'm gonna put the steel away, and I'm gonna put that right down in here. Actually, yeah, we can eat. Excellent. Okay, so let's check out Jin's treasure map. A ragged old treasure map I found with some scribbling on it. Okay. To whomever finds this note. Friend, the end is near. The monsters are breaking down my door, but my final moments I can only think of how I want to be remembered. Not as a coward, but as someone who thinks of others. I leave you this map to one of my many secret buried chests. God bless you, Jennifer. Well, you know what? If she didn't spend her time in the apocalypse burying her shit, she might have had that resources to help her survive so she wouldn't have to bury her shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what was she thinking? Jeez. Alright, so where is this stuff at? I probably ought to look at the quests. There we go. And yes, show me on the map. Ooh, what's in the Winter Wonderland? Land of Frostilikai. I think we can probably wing it. But I want to carry something on with a little more punch than the pistol. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's head up north, kiddies. And we're running. Now the best way to do it is to get up to the Shaka Messiah, and when you're almost there, just kind of jog to the right. But we'll see how it goes. So, anyways, while we're on our quote-unquote death march, I'd just like to give a shout out to Lynn Voyager 59. She watched my video on how to make a YouTube video, and I'm really delighted to know that the video was helpful to her. She put up her first handful of videos on YouTube. She played a multiplayer version of 7 Days to Die with her son, and she did great. It was like she was a seasoned pro, to be honest with you. I mean, she had a better first few starting videos than I did, and I watched Midnight Designer, Games for Kicks, and all those guys, and she knocked it right out of the park in the first few episodes. So I would strongly encourage you guys to go check her out. She's a wonderful lady. You'll love her Australian accent. I mean, come on, Aussies are awesome. So check out her channel. It's LYN, and I just forgot her last name. Shit. Just rewind a little bit, and yeah. There we go. But yeah, rewind a little bit, and you can also check out the comments, and you'll see her comments in there. But you got to check out her page. And I'm sorry, Lynn, that I messed up giving you a shout out with that. But yeah, everybody should go check her out and encourage her. She's just starting out making YouTube videos, and she's got some great content coming out. So encourage her, check her out, tell her Silverblade sent you, and enjoy. And it's really, really cool when a mother and her son can play video games together. I was telling Lynn that my mom, who's 73 years old, hardcore technophobe. She looks at a TV remote, and as long as you point out the 4 buttons she needs to, or 5 buttons she needs to know to operate the damn thing, she's fine. But other than that, she doesn't want to mess around with any of the other stuff. Cell phones, she don't want to mess with that. I don't even want to mess with cell phones. I don't even really know how to use them all that much, except for the basics. But yeah, I mean, all my life she just didn't like playing video games, or that didn't want to touch them, didn't want to mess with them. And because me making YouTube videos, it got her interested in watching my channel, whereas she normally wouldn't even bother sitting in front of a computer. And so for Lynn and her son to actually sit down and be able to play a video game together, and work well together, it's freaking awesome. So if you're in the same kind of boat as I am, where you have a parent that isn't all that used to video games, or you are a parent and you want to play video games with your kid, that's just one great example of it happening. Anyway, let's get back onto this mission here. Again, Lynn, I am sorry for messing up your name. I knew it starting off, and then just kind of after that. It's 4 o'clock in the morning my time, so I've been up too late or not late enough. Yeah, I'm just kind of messed up right now. Sorry. Hopefully I won't screw up finding this damn treasure. And all this is still not respawned yet. Alright, so we go that way to the Shaka Messiah. We're going to cut off this way. Alright, so we'll pace ourselves a little bit because we're getting into frosty country. And get that stamina to build up a little bit. And Pamela, I know, you want me to go into that house. You really, really want me to go in that house. But there's bigger things at stake here, lady. Seems like every time I'm out and about doing a loot run and I pass by a house, I hear it in the comments, Silver, why didn't you loot that house? And see, there's a passing gas. See, how close are we here? Getting there, getting there. Oh, doggies. Bad doggies. Oh shit, where'd you come? You prick. Bad touch. Bad touch. Oh, these sneaky sons of... And we're running. And we're bleeding. And GTFO. You damn dirty dog. I love dogs. I don't like having to think about shooting them, but they didn't think twice about biting me. Okay, so we're getting closer to the area. The icon at the top of the screen with the treasure chest is starting to get bigger. And there's a stumpy over here. And it's a weather control stump. Getting closer. It's probably at the top of that ridge up there. Stupid me didn't bring my brand new steel shovel. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, it wasn't. Derp. Okay. So let's go this way. See, it's flashing red. Go this way until it switches around behind us. Back up. Okay, so now we will put down a block. Okay. So let's see. We will go this way until it disappears off the compass. Alright, so now we will go in the center about here, and I will go north until it disappears. So about there, and I will go south until it disappears. Back up. It's about there. Okay, so now we'll connect the dots. Okay, we don't have to go all the way across, just because we just got to connect these two lines here. So right about in this area, obviously X marks the spot, is where the treasure should be. Now it could be within a 1 or 2 square area from this spot. Let's see if we can make a rudimentary shovel as opposed to a rudimentary lathe. We need some wood. So that's easy to get. Alright, so we got that. What we'll do is we'll clear this out and we will put in frames kind of boxing the center. Well, we'll take that one. Foobar. Oh, stop your belly aching, you shivering dude. Let's get to digging and see if we can get that treasure. It should be just a couple squares down. Just kind of look for a hollowed out part of the ground. So maybe I miscalculated. It could happen. Now I'm thinking it should only be like 1 or 2 blocks down. Ow. It's definitely in the area. Oh, that was probably one of the wood frames that fell. And it's getting a bit nipply in here. Aha! Oh, well, maybe not. It opened up like it was another cavern behind there, so. Okay, maybe it's off to my left, which would be northward. Oh, crap. Like I needed that. Okay, I gotta get out of here because I am really freezing now. But at least we are in the proximity of the treasure. But I gotta get home. I should have brought a trench coat. Kind of went off half-cocked, I guess. Ah, crap. Well, at least I'll get warmed up by running. And bleeding out on the snow will be kind of warm for a while. Till it's not. Oh, boy. You know what? I need to make a fire. No point in running away. I'm not going to get that far, so I got to get some rocks together. That should be plenty. Alright, stamina, don't fail me now. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can get up to the top of this hill before I crocolate. And that's the worst thing to drink. And I'm drinking it. Oh, I'm dying. I gotta get up that hill. Gotta get up that hill. Come on. Come on. Ah, shizzle. If I can get in the cave, I can put down the campfire and warm up. Oh, this is going to be a hell of a cliffhanger for an episode, huh? Come on, keep moving. You're almost there. You frosty little bastard. Alright. Whoo! Close one. Hell of a snow igloo. And I'm still freezing. Trying to huddle up as close as I can to that fire. I'm emitting smell. No kidding. And I don't need it just yet. Anyways, guys, we're at the end of our time. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I gotta find that treasure, man. I'm thinking it's like somewhere over in here, but I don't know. It's not showing up where it normally had been in terms of 2 layers down or 3 layers down and whatever. Anyways, like, dislike, comment either way. Please keep it polite and or constructive. Share my videos if you think they're entertaining or will help somebody else that plays the game. Subscribe and follow me on Twitter so you can know when new episodes come out, and if I sneak in extra bonus episodes of something or other, you'll be the first to know about it. Is that my stomach already? Yeesh. Anywho, let's get some num-nums. Num-num-num-num-num-num-num-num. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, brr, see you later. Twitch.